Outcasted OC. Viewer discretion is advised. Incoming transmission in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Outcasted OC. How is everybody feeling this week?
Salud.
So this week we are here to discuss, of course, the Wrestlemania 40 predictions. We have some very special guests with us this week. We have Van and we have Joe. Van, would you like to introduce yourself and plug your socials, etc., etc.?
Hi, my name's John Michael or Vanvleet. My name's Vanvleet WWE on TikTok, and I make music too. So if you want to go stream Sunflower Boots on Spotify, then go for it. But if not, I guess I won't be too mad.
You can catch me sipping on that Baja Blast.
Courtney, that's crazy.
We love a Baja Blast.
We do love a Baja Blast. Too bad I can't get it in New Zealand, but hey.
Me either. I can't get it in the UK, so...
Yeah, we'll have to send you one out, Courtney. We'll have to send you one out.
It'll be melted by the time.
It's a soda. It's a soda. It's a soda.
Okay, cool.
Joe, I know you don't really make content, but if you want to introduce yourself, etc., carry on.
Sup? I'm Joe or Brownie. Take your pick. I'm not good with intros. It's not a thing I'm good at.
It's okay. I'm
a big nerd.
You're doing great, dude. You're doing
I've watched
great.
wrestling since I was a kid, and if it wasn't for me, Ross wouldn't be watching it again. There you go.
Oh.
You know it.
No, he is true. He does have that claim to fame on me.
I'll always have it. I'll always have it.
You always
Is
have
that
it.
what we've got you to thank for all of Ross's Fimbalitics?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's all me.
100%.
Yeah, this isn't a bit. This is genuinely true.
Yeah.
Shit. Does that mean he's the reason me and Ross met? Because if Ross didn't start watching wrestling, we wouldn't spoke about
All
wrestling.
I'll say is you're welcome.
Just calling Tuesday,
We're gonna have words on the weekend, Brownie. We're gonna have words.
You change your name to Cupid, you know.
Nah, yeah,
I know what I'm doing.
Right then, guys. Let me explain how this goes, because we are having a bit of a competition this year with
I wrote the wrong thing down.
predictions. So I have been noting down every prediction for every member and the guests as we've been going through the year. And I've been jotting down the scores. So you guys, John and Joe, your scores will count towards the guest's overall score for the entire year. So you need to be prepared. However, because there is two of you this time and we only normally have one person on, you both need to have the same correct answer to get the point.
Ooh. Will you be on the same page?
We'll do it. We'll do it.
And you guys coexist.
We'll do it.
Just connect mentally.
They've never met each other and they coexist.
So I will quickly go through the current scores as they stand right now. So we've only had Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber. So as it stands right now, in the last spot is Ross with 5.5 out of 8. Next is Reese with 6 out of 8. And then joint is me and Courtney with 7 out of 8. And the guests are actually winning on 8 out of 8 at the moment. So can you do them proud?
Yeah.
Can
No pressure.
you keep it
No
going?
pressure, but like
So-
pressure.
Easy.
Damn it.
I did nothing and won. It's great.
Well, we'll see by the end of the year. We'll see.
Second to last, just like every single track and field event when I was in high school.
It's all that consistency, Reese, and you are sticking to what people know you for, and that's great.
So we're gonna go through all the matches for the night. We'll go through night 1 first, then night 2. Give your prediction, and then we can talk about afterthoughts and possible other things after. So it's just a little bit of a predictions to begin with, and any other possible things that you think, I don't know, cash-ins, etc., returns, you know.
Can I just say before we start, I've literally just written down my predictions before we started, and like, there's so many matches. I didn't think there was that many. There's 13. And I said to G last night, I was like, thank God it's no longer a one night anymore, because oh my goodness,
I think they dumped like a good few like in the past like week. Just
We've had at least 4 new ones get announced in the past.
Yeah, you get a WrestleMania match, and you get a WrestleMania match.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's crazy, eh? But I'm excited. I think they've definitely taken what they can out of what would have been an amazing WrestleMania with certain people being involved, and have actually made it almost more appealing for me.
Oh, I'm hyped.
I don't know.
This is the most hyped I've been for a Mania in a while, and I was crazy last year. but I am unbelievably hyped this year.
One thing I'll say is I feel like last year's WrestleMania and this year's WrestleMania, they almost feel linked. I haven't felt a WrestleMania where like following year, a lot of the same people are trying to finish their story. You know, we're probably going to beat that turn to the ground with Cody. But I feel like this Mania and last Mania, they're linked together. And obviously, night one this year has implications for night two. Storyline-wise, it is a dream storyline-wise in terms of like it's coherent, it makes sense. And as I say, there are implications for things that happen on night one that could take place on night two. So,
which we will definitely get into as we go along.
Exactly.
So let's begin then, because we have got a lot to get through.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Understatement of the century.
Yeah.
The first match, I just got them wrote down in an order I think they may go, but we'll just go with it. So the first match that I've got wrote down is Damage Control versus Bianca, Naomi, and Jade. On the Damage Control side is Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane, and Asuka. What is your prediction?
I don't think it goes over 5 minutes, honestly. Jade Cargill's going to come in and kick all of their asses and leave. It's walk in, leave. Poor Asuka. She's literally the reverse Undertaker at this point.
Yeah.
Cannot get a WrestleMania match win in, but Jade's going to come in and kick butt. It won't last very long.
Nice. Reese?
I gotta go the exact same. I think this is going to be a complete squash. I think it's going to be a case of Bianca and Jade try to outdo each other in this match. You know, try to flex in front of each other, both literally and mentally, and see who can do the most damage on Damage Katal. I think this is like a bygone conclusion, but I'm excited for the match. I'm excited to see Jade hit Jaded at WrestleMania. That'll be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Courtney?
Yeah, I'm in the same mindset. I feel like you cannot have someone like Jade Cargill come in for her first WrestleMania and not have her win. And obviously, I think something we're overlooking as well too is Bianca now has a WrestleMania streak. So they want to keep that alive. They want to keep that going. And there was actually a video that I saw that came out after SmackDown where Jade and Bianca got in each other's faces. Is that going to lead towards some storytelling that we could see within this match? I could definitely see, Bianca come in and do what she does best, and then Jade be like, I'm going to outdo you. And that creates tension within that group because like they don't, from a surface level, they don't really know each other from like what we've seen. They've just, aligned with each other. So I can definitely see Jade, Naomi, and Bianca taking the win and then maybe setting up something for Jade and Bianca maybe for SummerSlam. Who knows?
She's seriously third wheeling in this match, isn't she, Naomi? Like, seriously, third wheel.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, same. Like it's like you said, I don't think Jade in her first obviously she was in the Rumble, but her first like pay-per-view match, obviously at Mania, they obviously have a lot of stock in her. Rightfully so. Yeah. Talent is all hell.
Exactly.
And I can't imagine them going, we'll have a lose on our first match. That'll be fine. I could see I can almost guarantee we're probably going to get a Bianca Jade double finisher spot at the same time. I wonder maybe if we'll get like a double pin sort of thing, and like part of that contention is, well, who got the pin? I don't know about that. It's just one of those things where it's like I could see them doing something like that.
That is definitely a feud I want to see.
Yeah,
100%.
That feud.
I've been saying that for a long time.
Oh yeah.
So but yeah, no, it's 100%. I thought as much as I love Damage Control, they're not going to have a good Mania. I've got a feeling.
Yeah.
Nice. Ross?
Jade, Bianca, and Naomi win via DQ because I think Julia is going to come in and help save Damage Control because she's free agent now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit, I think Julia's coming in. Okay. I like that.
Another AEW crossover?
No, she's never done AEW.
Wait, where did you? I'm so out of the loop. Where did you wrestle?
Julia is Stardom and New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Okay, I've embarrassed myself then.
No, you're fine, man. You're fine.
I do it every week. It's totally fine.
Honestly, yeah. If someone was to quiz me and ask me a question like, did Julia wrestle in AEW? I'd probably say yeah. I have no idea.
Never has. Never has. But the reason why I say this is because there was literally photo confirmation that her and Rosie O'Donnell, which is the owner of Stardom, are currently in Philadelphia right now.
Ooh.
So
Who knows?
Also,
Yeah,
before we move on to this next match really quickly, I just want to say, for all of those people that are online saying, oh, why is Jade Cargill in WrestleMania? She doesn't deserve it. Are you joking?
Be quiet.
Are you literally joking?
Have you seen
You are
it?
just jealous because one of her quads is bigger than your entire body. Like,
Back,
I would
chill
back,
out.
back.
Leave
Well,
my girl alone. I
Jade
swear
Cargill
to
came up
God.
to me and said,
While y'all were going through y'all's predictions,
Yeah, I'm not arguing.
I was going to
Well,
say,
y'all were going
I have
through
no hate.
Yeah, she's going on there.
I was like-
there's no way.
I was thinking of like, there's a possibility they could lose. Like, if there was like a can they coexist moment with Bianca Belair and
Yeah.
Jade Cargill, and like maybe they fight and Naomi takes a pin or something. But
And then that feud gets built on Bianca's
yeah,
WrestleMania
but-
streak no longer being a thing. Yeah.
But like
I can
realistically,
see
Jade's gonna kick butt.
If
I think
Naomi
that's
took that
literally the
pin,
only way that this match, like where Damage Control get the win here, like if Naomi takes the pin. But like a prediction for this match, like the way they win, I think Jade's gonna hit Jaded and do that kind of like, you know, when she like leans back and like licks the hand. I
She
think
did
she's
it
probably-
on
yeah,
last week.
Yeah, I think she's probably gonna do that without looking at looking at Bianca Belair.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
So
I have a feeling.
also pick Bianca, Naomi, and Jade. I think it's going to be a squash match. They're going to literally crush Damage Control. Literally.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So everybody picked the same one for that. That's really interesting.
Imagine if we're all wrong.
Yeah.
Naomi
takes the
out
pin,
of nowhere, get the
everyone
win.
stops.
Jade Cargill instantly just gets triple misted.
Yeah, Jade Cargill takes the pin.
That would look
loses,
sick, though.
There will be some missed at some point, won't there?
Yeah.
So the next match I have wrote down is Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar. We will start with Reese this time. Reese?
I'm gonna go with the heel victory here. I think that Dom should get a win back on his dad. I think Santos Escobar needs to win more than Rey Mysterio and probably arguably Dragon Lee because of this whole Legado del Fantasma. I think the fact that they're a new like version of the faction on the main roster, I think that they need some momentum behind them. I think it should go to Legado and Dominic Mysterio here. Like, and I think there's probably going to be enough babyface wins on this card where like no one would really be bothered if Rey took the pin or if Dragon Lee took the pin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Courtney?
Yeah. I was actually really surprised when this match was announced as being Rey and Dragon, Santos and Dom, because I initially, the entire time, it looked like they were just setting up LWO and Legado del Fantasma mixed tag, considering they have enough members on each side to make that happen. And I was a little bit like bummed out, especially for Zelina Vega. I was like, I really would have loved to have her have a WrestleMania moment like this.
Yeah.
I'm personally going to go with Rey and Dragon Lee. I'm not 100% sure why the alliance between Santos and Dom is a thing. Whether that's to help cause rifts within the Judgment Day, which it looks like that's what happened on Monday Night Raw this week.
Yeah.
That's what it is, but I don't really know what's going on with this one. So I'm just going to go with Dragon.
Can I just say something? Sorry, I forgot to say in my prediction for that.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that Carlito's turning heel.
I was waiting.
That leads into my prediction.
Yeah.
Did you see the way? Did you see the way Carlito looked at Rey when he picked
Yeah, he
Dragon
was like,
Lee?
bruh.
Yeah.
Like I'm stood right here, dude. Like that kind of look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry if that like jumped on anyone's spot, but I meant to say it.
No,
I was
Yeah,
saying
jumped
that.
on
I
all
had
of our
that, like,
spots.
right, no one's mentioned Carlito.
As soon as Courtney started talking, I was like, damn it, I forgot to say it.
I don't know. Just this is one of those matches that I'll watch, but I'm not as invested in the storyline as what I would like to be.
Yeah, it's kind of just come out of nowhere, hasn't it? But I suppose
But not like
it's
Randy
a
Orton
history
style, though.
between Dom and Santos, Dom and Rey.
Yeah.
Right,
Exactly.
Brownie.
This is one of the ones I was stuck on. I've flip flopped all day on this one because I do think Carlito's turning heel. I think that is 100% happening. But the question is whether him turning heel does lead to Rey costing the match. Because in my opinion, I think this Mania is I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but this Mania is the start of the downfall of the Judgment Day in my mind. I don't think we're going to have them for much longer, which breaks my heart because I love them. But I think this is at the very least the start. So I feel like Dom losing with this tag match that's already got contention with Damien and stuff, that progresses that story much further than if they get the win. Because if they get the win, then it's like Dom's sort of like, hey, I proved you guys wrong, which would give him some merit in the argument with the Judgment Day. But I've flip-flopped all day. but I think I'm going to land on Dom and Santos losing. I think it's going to be a Ray and Dragon Lee win. I do think Carlito turn's going to happen, but I think it might happen post-match. And I think that almost like they did with Dom's heel turn. That's sort of where I'm sitting at.
Okay.
It's a 50-50, but I think that's where it's going to go, just for the sake of the Judgment Day's downfall story carrying on.
Yeah.
Okay,
I reckon Carlito does hit Ray in the balls just like Dom did.
100%.
Well, at the end of the day, Dragon Lee just isn't cool, and you know what happens to people who aren't cool. So
Right,
Yeah.
Russ.
In the face. Yeah. Anyway.
Russ.
So I've gone with Santos and Dominic winning this, just because of Dom's wording backstage to Andrade as well. Was like, hey, Andrade, if you win this situation, I've asked you to, I'll make you a legitimate member of the club. He never really referred to which club he was referring to. What's not to say Andrade, Dominic, and Carlito are going to switch sides and join Las Fantasma as three people completely going, I'm done playing nicey nice. Nicey nice has got me nowhere.
That'd be a pretty mental fact.
Someone who's good. Yeah, exactly. And it just adds extra numbers and this powerhouse group to Las Fantasma. Because then you've got solidified tag members, you've got solidified mid-carders, and you've also then got two main eventers in Andrade and Santos.
Move them over to Raw as well, by the way.
Move them to Raw.
Yeah.
I mean, adding to that as well, if this is going to be the downfall of the Judgment Day and possibly Bloodline as well, that comes later. It would mean that WWE will have a big group lined up to sort of fill in the void that Judgment Day and the Bloodline are going to leave, because once they're gone, there's still groups around, but none on that scale. So maybe, I can see that happening.
Nothing will fill the void of Judgment Day.
This is true.
It's true.
Place Judgment Day in my heart, but you know.
But like, I feel like WWE have the real chance to be like on the cusp of like a Bullet Club-esque group of like so many members, but being as all Mexican, Latino, lucha style wrestlers. And I think they could really go into it, and maybe Andrade changes the name. Maybe we get Los Ingobernables instead of Las Fantasma.
Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Just saying. That's my hopes and dreams.
So I'm going to pick Dom and Santos as well. I think the heels win this one. Pretty much what you guys have already said. Van?
I think Dom and Santos are getting the win. I was kind of flipped on this. I didn't know. I didn't know what to do with this one. But I originally, when they announced the match, I was like, this just fine. We're getting more people on the card. But then I was like, Dom and Ray, it's gonna be fun. I'm really I'm more excited for this match than I probably should be. But I think there's gonna be some sort of Carlito shenanigans. I don't really know for sure if we're getting Carlito shenanigans, but I think Dom's gonna pin Ray. However it happens, I think Dom's pinning Ray. I wasn't really excited for a Santos Escobar Rey Mysterio WrestleMania match, especially considering they did the match on SmackDown. But with Dom being inserted and all the implications that are surrounding that, I think Dom's gonna get the pin over Ray, and Ray's just not very good with his familia. So
no,
he's a bad dad. That's why.
Facts. He's a horrible dad.
Deadbeat dad, baby.
Deadbeat dad.
Nice. Right, moving on. The next match is one that I am very, very excited for. We have main event Jey Uso versus his brother Jimmy Uso. Courtney, we will start on this one. Are you yeet or no yeet?
I am fully yeet. I'm surprised that Rikishi hasn't gotten involved in this yet. That's what I was going to start off with. I'm surprised they haven't lent into Rikishi coming in and joining the storyline before WrestleMania. That I feel like that's a massive missed opportunity there. But yeah, I've got Jey Uso on this one. I feel like Jey Uso is the biggest single star out of both Jimmy and Jay, and I feel like this could really help catapult him further up towards a title. And maybe we might see them reconcile later on. They might, become pals again once, Jimmy realizes the error of his ways, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. So Jey Uso all the way.
Cool. Brownie, are you yeet or no yeet?
I am maximum yeet. This is it. This is the final.
He's
This is the
full
final
yeet.
chapter of the bloodline. This is it. We're ending it this Mania, and I think the best way to end it. And this is going to be a killer match, by the way. This has Mania stealing match potential. This is going to be unreal. This is probably one of the stories I'm most like gripped on. But this is Jay all the way, 100%. It's going to be killer, but it is going to be just an absolute barnstormer, and they're 100% going to have a lovely little emotional moment at the end. They're going to reconcile, have a nice little hug, and we're all going to go happy. And then the Usos can go have some fun, being a tag again going forward. That's my theory, but it's at the very least this is going to.
Van's like, no.
Yeah.
Not again. He's like, what did I think of that?
Nice. Russ, are you yeet or no yeet?
I'm no yeet. I want chaos.
Yeah, man.
I want absolute chaos. I want Jey Uso to be like, he does the absolute best. He hits every single move, and then out of nowhere, we just see Zilla Fatu, Jacob Fatu hop the barricade and get involved. No, but I think Jimmy's going to win. I feel like Jimmy's not really being pushed as much. I feel like Jimmy needs the win more than anyone. So, yeah, no yeet for me.
I'm not happy about that because
they should just rename Wrestlemania the Year of Chaos.
Obviously, Team Yeet. Main event Jey Uso. I just think that it's his time now, to have a singles win against his brother. I do, however, have a theory with Jay and Roman and Cody coming for night 2, but I'll talk about that when we get to that match. But yeah, I am all Team Yeet. Van, yeet or no yeet?
Ross, I'm so glad you're here because I thought I was going to be the only one. I'm no yeet on this one. I'm no yeet on this one. I love Jey Uso. I really do. I really do love Jey Uso, but I think they're going to really stack the odds against Cody Rhodes and the Cody Vengeance before night 2. I think that's kind of shadows my prediction later on for the night 1 main event. But I think Bloodline's going to come in. The Rock, Roman, everyone's coming in, going to tear the crap out of Jey Uso. I think it's going to be part of the bigger story. Because with him being involved with the Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes stuff, I'm team no yeet on this one. I think Jimmy's getting the win. It's not going to be clean, at all. It's going to be overbooked, but I think it's going to be part of the larger story with Cody, Seth, and the Bloodline. I'm sorry, Courtney. I'm sorry, G. I had to.
But the question is it going to be a 50-50 split? Is it going to be
Brownie? I wanted to apologize to you as well because that messes with our scores, but
we were in sync. We were doing so well.
That's right. You guys can make up for it. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll make up for it.
Yeah, you got it.
He's not feeling really oozy today,
No, clearly not.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Reese, yeet or no yeet?
This is a difficult decision because it really works into my story that I feel like if we're comparing night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania, I really feel like night 1 is like Avengers Infinity War.
And then night 2's Endgame.
Yeah.
Those are Triple H's favorite movies. Did he not tell you that?
And with that being said, I think it's a no yeet win.
It's a 50-50 split here, right down the middle.
I think Jimmy Uso is going to get the win here. I really think, obviously, the baby faces are going to take some L's on night 1. It's going to be all doom and gloom. If that's a narrative that they're going to go for, it might as well start with Jey Uso, an ally of Seth Rollins, an ally of Cody Rhodes. It makes sense if he takes the fat L.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Jimmy Uso with the win here. No yeet.
Okay.
Before we move on, can I add one little extra prediction on this one?
Go for it.
Yep.
This is night 1 opener match. I think we're starting with this one.
I wouldn't mind that.
I think we're going to get this one.
Really?
Everyone into it.
Over the tag match?
For the opener.
I think they would save the. I think they'd save the tag match for in the middle. I wouldn't expect it open.
Really? I thought the tag match was going to be the high energy opener.
No, because you want a high energy opener. Then you want a couple of matches that kind of mellow it but keep the ride going. Then you want a big hype in the middle to then get you set for the end. That's just how I see booking and I
would have had those reversed.
Imagine having banger matches the entire night. People will be tired for cheering for so long. So
yeah.
I'm just saying, by the way, there is a universe here where it's so easy to turn Jimmy Uso babyface, right? So you talk about Rikishi. So Jimmy Uso's just downtrodden. He's just lost the match, right? Okay. Like Rikishi gets in the ring and gets his two sons together. He stands in the middle and then he just goes, and then the two Ku music starts and they all just stand there.
I'll be sold.
together.
To be honest,
Absolutely.
I do have a Jimmy babyface coming theory coming later. So
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We'll
Let's
keep that
move
for
on
later.
then.
Ooh.
So the next match I have wrote down is the 6-tag ladder match. So we have Judgment Day, who are our current tag champions, Myth and R-Truth, A-Town Down, which is Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, New Day, Kofi and Xavier, and then New Catch Republic, which is Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, and then we have DIY, which is Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Triple H,
Brownie,
Shawn
we'll
Michaels.
start with you on this one. What?
Triple H,
Regeneration
Shawn
X.
Michaels. That's what that is.
Regeneration X.
Yeah.
Regeneration X.
I hope they come out to the DX music. That would be killer. Or
Please come
Oh,
out with
yeah.
the music.
Dude.
Right. I think that this is the time we finally get the tag title split. They said online that they've specified that the match doesn't end until both sets of titles are off.
That's
That
what I was
they
gonna
know
make.
that
Yes, I'm so
definitively.
excited.
Thank God
So-
for that.
My theory, one I'm really solid on, and the other team I'm less sure on. Right, I 100% think DIY are coming away with this for championships. I think DIY.
Okay.
We know Triple H is a huge DIY fan, right?
Mhm.
I'm a huge DIY fan. They're talented.
Mhm.
Over the past few sets of weeks and their matches online, they are getting a decent reaction. So I think this is it. The other one I'm not as sure on. I'm gonna guess New Catch Republic because I want them to have it. I want them to take the other set,
Okay.
but I'm not as confident on that one.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty confident on DIY. But that's where I'm thinking it's going to go. Who takes which is either or, it doesn't really matter. But I think DIY and New Catch are going to be our winners for this.
That makes me very happy.
Ross.
So
Oh, by the way, hang on, Ross. Before you say that, Courtney, I went here because Johnny Gargano doesn't have Rebel Heart. That's why. Carry on, Ross.
Fair,
I was like,
fair,
why are you?
fair.
I was like, why are you
That is a
knocking
good
on
point.
Tommaso
that
like
is a
that?
very good
I was
point.
like,
Yeah.
I was like, what?
So, Judgment Day to retain the Raw titles. I just think it's going to be very interesting that Damian still has that scenario of, okay, I've still got one belt. I'm going to clutch onto this belt and like the rest of the story for dear life. Like how Brownie said about the fallout of Judgment Day, I see Damian's character is there's so much weight on his shoulders that he now has to establish. I have to keep this group alive. I've got to do what I must. So he keeps the tag titles and then he goes to cash in because of the pressures on him. He fails to cash in. So I say Judgment Day to keep Raw and then New Catch Republic to get SmackDown. I would have said Street Profits to have SmackDown, but
If they
Street
were in it.
Profits got taken out.
I'm
If
stunned
Street
they're not in
Profits
this
were
match.
in this, they would have won it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get rid of A-Town
I
down
know,
under Street Profits in.
I've just had a little thought. I know you guys are giving me 2 predictions. If they split the belts and 2 teams do walk away, you will get 2 points. But I need to know which team, if only one does take both belts.
Oh, okay.
So, let's just go back because I just thought about that. You're giving me 2 teams, which is fair if they do split the belts. But out of the 2 teams, I need to know which is your number 1 prediction in case that doesn't happen. So Brownie, I need you to pick one of your teams real quick. I just thought about this real quick.
I'd hate if they wanted.
DIY. I think DIY won. I get
That's
gold
fine.
this time around.
Ross,
Also, could I just say, by the way, real quick, I am very sad that Finn Balor will be. I think Finn Balor's losing again. But,
Yeah.
I want to add that thing of being like.
This is
"I'm
a
sorry, Finn."
theme. This is a theme at WrestleMania that I am like, so sick of Finn Balor losing at Mania.
Yeah.
If it is one
If he
team,
wins, I'll be happy.
if it's one team taking both, then I am going to go with DIY.
you
So
can't.
you-
You have to
beta.
pick DIY.
That's my point. If there's only one team that can take both, I will go with DIY because they are the workhorsemen of the tag division. They would work both belts.
Ross
They
is
would
playing
work.
the game. He's covering all
Yeah,
the
Ross,
ground.
I don't
He's
know.
getting
Ross
all
is picking half the freaking. Ross is picking
No, I'm not.
He's like,
No.
you get a title belt, and you get a title belt, and you get a title belt.
Y'all do you.
Oh yeah, Creed
Right.
Brothers. By the way, I just seen Creed Brothers were robbed too. Creed Brothers should be in
Yeah,
this.
Creed Brothers were definitely
I'm
wrong.
sorry, Street Profits should have been in it. That's what I'm
Street Profits and Creed Brothers. They're the two.
They should have been.
Anyway,
Yeah,
my
carry on.
turn. Let me speak.
Sorry.
Let me speak, god damn it. So I actually think that Judgment Day are walking away with one set of the bouts as well. So I have a theory on the way this is going to go. So all the bouts are hung up, yeah. My other prediction is the Miz and R-Truth. So I think Truth is going to go up there while Miz is holding down the bottom, kicking people off. Grab one set of bouts and then dash it, giving Judgment Day the option to go, shit, let's grab them and fuck off.
Yeah.
That's what I think will happen.
Truth doesn't realise that he needed to grab both sort of thing, where he does.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Truth's all like, yeah, we got the tag belts. You missed one.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Truth will grab one set of the belts, grab the Miz, and then dash it out of the arena.
Yeah.
And then Judgment Day, like, oh, grab and they
result.
That's what I think is going to happen. However, if one team is winning all, I still think Miz and Truth will take all of it. Van.
I'm so conflicted about this match. I have no idea. Because my heart is like, I don't think they're going to split the titles. I think they're only saying that to set up some R-Truth shenanigans. Whether he goes up there and pulls down one of each, or he goes up there and does something dumb. And it's like, what are you doing? Yeah, he goes and pulls out one red and one blue. And everyone just stands around confused, like, well, what do we do now? But I think if they're going to split them, I don't know if I think they are, to be honest. But I think if they're going to split them, it'll be Truth and Miz getting the Raw, and I don't know. I want DIY. I'll go with DIY for the SmackDown ones. But I don't think they're going to split them. If they're not going to split them, it's going to be R-Truth and the Miz. R-Truth's got to get his revenge against the Judgment Day. They didn't live, laugh, and love with him, so he's got to. They didn't.
One of the only sides of the Judgment Day. One of the only
very live, laugh, love of them.
Yeah. Reese.
I think it's definitely time to split the tag titles. I'm so sick of SmackDown not having a consistent tag titles. I think turning back into the World Tag Team Championships and the WWE Tag Team Championships. I think we got some great tag teams on SmackDown where you can have like a new maybe SmackDown 6 of tag teams. That'd be dope. With that being said, I don't know if we're gonna have a surprise team take the tag team titles for SmackDown. You know, like I'd quite like to see that. So I'm gonna wait a minute and I'm gonna say what I think the Raw one's gonna be, which is the Awesome Truth. I think R-Truth and the Miz probably gonna take the Raw one. We were saying, I think this might be the downfall of the Judgment Day. I think this is where they lose the tag team titles.
Yeah.
Maybe Finn gets mad at Damien not for using his Money in the Bank cash in to get him back. Maybe.
Ooh, that's a shout.
But with the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, I don't know, the Motor City Machine Guns or something. That'd be dope.
Love that.
They're free agents right now, right?
Yes, they are free agents.
They are.
Yeah. Oh, can you imagine Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin coming in? That'd be mad.
Yeah, they are.
I think if we're gonna have a surprise team, it's probably gonna be the Hardys. But I am gonna say it's probably.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'll be so happy.
I think the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, is probably going to go to the New California Republic.
Love that.
So, just to check, Reese, you've got Miz and Truth, New Catch Republic, and if they don't split them,
if they don't split them, I think it's going to be the Awesome Truth.
Okay. Cool. Courtney.
This one, I completely understand when people say this one had them torn, because like this is actually an incredibly stacked match. And this is actually a really great way to have a team that's predominantly on Raw actually take the opportunity to go to another brand without being drafted to it, because I don't know if you guys pick up on the fact there's only 2 teams from SmackDown and 4 from Raw, so it's the opportunity for another team to go to another brand that they haven't necessarily gone to. I would like to see DIY take a set of the tag titles. I love the way they've been pushed. Like you said earlier, Triple H is a big fan of Johnny and Tommaso, and I think they would absolutely kill it. And I'm going to go with MCR for the other ones. because it's a joke. You know how it's like New Catch Republic. We made a joke about My Chemical Romance. Anyway, I'm gonna go with My Chemical Romance on the next one.
Not showing up.
Ross is gonna laugh at it. It's funny.
Jared Ways is surprise tag team.
If Welcome to the Black Parade starts, I was just gonna be like, yeah, brilliant.
Absolutely would cry. Part of me is like, it's like I'm saying. A part of me is like, are they actually going to split the tag team titles? Like, I'm somebody who like won't believe it until I actually see it.
It happens.
Yeah, exactly.
I would also like to see the Hardys come back though. That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
If the Hardys and Finn Balor in one match, it's literally like Jeff Hardy, childhood favorite, Finn Balor, modern day favorite. I'm fed. Give it all.
You'd be like, you know what? This is
I don't
so
know.
nice. It's like
Throw Cena in there and I'll be set.
Rebby Hardy did post a story saying she was in Philadelphia this weekend.
Yeah.
He's there for WrestleCon.
I don't care. Let me have my dream.
I do think that this is the time that we start, and I hate to say this, and I've been saying this for a long time, and it pains me to say it. I do think this is when we start to see the demise of Judgment Day.
Yeah.
And it breaks my heart because Damian Priest is trying to hold everything together, and then if everyone else in the Judgment Day loses their titles, and Damian's like, I'm literally the only piece left of this puzzle left, and tries to cash in. I've got a theory for that cash in later on, and it's just
me too.
So I've got DIY and New Catch Republic Court. What about if they don't split them?
If they don't split them, I'm gonna go Awesome Truth, because I feel like Truth will literally just grab all four of them and be like, let's go. Like,
you guys are playing the meta game. You're like, I'll put 3 teams in, and then I've got 3 chances of winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's edging you better.
I'm not in first though, so I can do what I want.
Oh, good point. Yeah, you know what? I'll give it to you.
You guys are in the lead.
Fair.
Yeah, you guys are in the
I've done
lead.
nothing, and I'm in the lead.
I don't know.
It's called taking advantage of the opportunity.
We got to take risks to get to the top, you know.
Yeah.
Just like in another match.
I don't know. I think it's time for the Hardys to retire. I love them so dearly, but I love them so dearly. But if they show up at like a hey, like we miss you guys capacity, that would be awesome. I'd go
one
crazy
last
for
Mania
it.
pop, and then you can
Yeah,
send
but
them on
I
their
don't-
way.
In a
Give
ladder
him
match.
the recovery he needs.
Yeah,
In
in
the
a ladder
thing.
match, I just don't know if I want to see that. To be honest, it would just.
That's
I
fair,
feel like it would
yeah.
hurt me because I think Jeff especially is just they need
He's
to
getting
retire.
weak
I love
now.
him. Yeah.
Roll Jeff
one of
Hardy
them
out on
see
one
it.
last stretcher and then he's done. He can retire.
It's one of the. It's one of those things where it's
Stretcher's
like
crazy.
it's one of those things where they definitely like should be done, but I can't lie and act like that Jeff Hardy fan in me wouldn't absolutely lose my shit if it show up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to help it, you know.
No, exactly.
No,
Yeah.
And I think the thing is, as soon as somebody hears 6-pack ladder match, people go Hardy Boys,
Hardys,
because
yeah.
they're so ingrained in a tag team ladder match. Like they've had so many iconic matches that you can't like. It might not happen, but you just can't help but think about it. You're like, but they could be.
Yeah.
Edge and Christian show up with a TNT title.
Oh god! Oh my
Everyone
god!
can
I would.
smack.
I would love
Anyway.
that.
It was a work. It was all a work.
Bucks can come on.
Let's keep moving on then. So
Right,
the
let's
next
do-
match we have is Gunther versus Sammy for the Intercontinental. Ross, do you want to kick us off with this one?
Sami Zayn wins.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was easy.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair.
Like
They're
that.
doing the Rocky story. He's
They're
an
doing it.
underdog. They're doing the damn Rocky story.
Doing the damn thing.
Chad Gable is freaking Apollo. He's got beat in the ring. So now Sammy's being Rocky, getting revenge for Chad Gable. That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think my response to your message was you said they're doing the Rocky thing, and I said they're doing the damn thing because they're doing the damn thing.
Adrian Neville.
Yeah.
Adrian.
Anyway,
But yeah,
I-
Gunther to
Oh.
main event. So Sammy.
Yeah.
Will you be quiet and stop taking words out of my mouth?
oh my god,
Mom, Dad, please don't fight.
So, as I was going to say,
Mom, pick me up. I'm scared.
I
need an
also
adult.
have Sammy to win here because I want to see Gunther move on to the world title scene. I think Gunther would be a great champion, first opponent for whoever wins the world champion, whoever wins the heavyweight champion, whoever wins the champions, he would be a great contender for whoever it is. So yeah, I've got Sammy to win for Gunther to move on. Van?
Damn.
Oh gosh, this is the one that I'm struggling with most out of all the matches on the WrestleMania card. This is the one I'm struggling with the most on who I think is going to win. Because they could go either way of setting Chad Gable up for a win later down the line with the reception he's got, or they could just pull the trigger and go with Sammy here. I don't really know. You could have a scenario where Chad Gable like helps Sammy like physically in the ring, like with the referee gets knocked down and like helps Sammy win, and Sammy's like, "Why'd you do that? Like I didn't want to win like that." And then you could also just have Gunther come in and do his thing and kick butt. Going into this, I was gonna say Gunther, but I think I'm gonna say Sami Zayn just because I could see Chad Gable getting involved more heelishly than he probably would have wanted, than Sammy would have wanted to, and then going on a storyline of "Why'd you do that? I didn't want to win like that." But I'll go with Sami Zayn against my better judgment because you don't bet against Gunther.
Reese?
I mean, I've been saying it for months at this point, so even if I wanted to change my mind, I don't think I could. I think I've been saying this since before the Rumble. It's going to be Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is the guy to take the title off Gunther. It makes the most sense. They've been telling a great story. We have to capitalize on the momentum that he had last year. Like, he didn't get that big singles win last year against Roman. I think defeating Gunther is a great prize for him to have. I think after which we can get some great matches between him and Gable, like a trio of matches for the IC title. I think that'd be absolutely amazing. And then it also just gives Gunther the opportunity to go into the world title scene, because who doesn't want to see Gunther versus Drew McIntyre for the world title?
They're at Clash of the Castle.
At Clash at the Castle.
Please stop, because I don't think I can go.
Oh my god, that match.
Ross is normally the one to be like, "We can go," and you're normally like, "We can't go." So
No, we aren't going.
it's fun to see it swapped around. Yeah, this sounds like I'm piggybacking off everybody, but I'm not, because I feel the exact same way. I think it's going to be Sami Zayn going over Gunther. Gunther's going up to that main event title picture. A lot of people are being like, well, Sami Zayn shouldn't be the one to take the title off Gunther. And if you had told me that 2 years ago, I would have absolutely agreed with you. But I think Sami Zayn's career has absolutely changed with being a part of the bloodline and him going off on his singles run. I think it's well deserved. He's done everything he can to get himself over. He's still incredibly over. And I do think it's time for Gunther to go up for a world championship. I'm trying to think of this as a positive. I know people are like, I want to see that title reign go for longer. And I understand that. But Gunther has really changed the perception that we see that IC title in. When he took that title, it was in complete ruins. It was just absolutely terrible. And he's made it something to care about. And sometimes when it comes to big events, I actually care more about the IC title match than the World Heavyweight Championship match. And that's because of what he's done to make it feel that prestigious again. So I think Sami Zayn can keep that going. I think we're going to see something with him and Chad later on down the line. And I think the lineage of that title is in for a really good run in 2024.
Definitely. Brownie?
Right. So... I'm saying Gunther. I didn't know I was going to be the only guy to say Gunther, but I'm saying Gunther. Specifically because I 100% agree. Sammy's momentum is insane, right? They're 100% he deserves the shot. Gunther has done so much for that title. He's a legend. I adore him. There's not a single Gunther match I couldn't watch a million times, even on his bad days. And he doesn't have those, really.
Yeah, he got no bad days.
He has no bad days. There are no bad days in the ring in general. The problem I have is that there's two real problems, right? One, I think this is going to be a very babyface heavy Mania. Yeah. And sometimes the heel needs to win. I know that's not as like a huge thing, but in my opinion, there are two heel wins that are going to be happening this Mania, and this is one of them, one of the big ones. And I also think Chad Gable deserves it more. I know that's I honestly think Chad Gable is the guy that deserves that win. Sammy's great. Sammy's brilliant, but Sammy could go and do anything and he's over right now. Sammy could go and switch scene for a different championship. He could go and feud with Kevin Owens. Oh, spoilers, by the way. For the United States Championship. Spoilers. If he wanted to, he could go do that. But Chad Gable needs to be capitalized on now, because as we've seen, he's an incredibly talented guy, but he's not like the sort of guy that the company pushes forever, unfortunately, and it sucks because they should, but he's not. So in my opinion, Gunther keeps it. Sammy continues. It's not going to be a 100% clean win. It's going to be a good fucking match. But I think Gunther keeps it, and I think Chad Gable's the one that eventually takes it off him.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
Not to be the only one. I really thought there was going to be.
I almost did it. I'm sorry. I almost did it.
Every single one of you, as it was going around, was like, "Someone please say Gunther, please someone."
I was going into this. I was going to say Gunther, and y'all convinced me.
It's because we're linked. That's the thing. It's
I know. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Get back on the same page, guys.
We've got quite a lot to get through.
All right, let's try some quick rounding.
Is Becky versus Rhea for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. I'll go first on this one because this is a killer match for me. I love Becky Lynch, and I never, ever go against her except this time because I 100% believe Rhea Ripley is retaining that belt.
Damn.
Are you proud of me?
We are proud.
Yeah.
We're proud. We're so proud of you, Jenny. We're so proud of you.
But yeah,
Your bias has gone away.
I genuinely think Rhea is on a roll right now, and they're not gonna turn against that. So yeah, Rhea for me. Van?
I'll just go quickly. I'll get this over with. Mommy.
Reese?
I'm not ready to see Mommy drop the title. It's gonna be Rhea. That's mine. Yeah. I'm not. No explanation. It's gonna be Rhea.
What's speed running?
I can't. I physically can't do this. This is one of my only dream matches that has not happened, and I love both of these women insanely, and it just feels wrong to go against any of them. Like I physically cannot do it. Like, just.
To be fair, this was me all day trying to hit the.
I literally feel like I'm about to cry. I can't. I literally cannot. I cannot bet against Becky Lynch, but I've like Triple H. Just I can't do this.
I can't do it.
Emotional trauma is occurring right now.
No,
look at it this way, Court. I'll make it easier if you want to make the
decision.
decision.
Title. It's going to be Rhea. It's going to be
right.
Rhea.
Yeah, I was going to say I think Rhea's going to be the only one out of Judgment Day who's coming out with a win.
Yeah,
and I think that's going to complicate things. Like I was like, if Dom doesn't come out with the victory, like I think it's going to complicate things that she's going to be the only person who wins in the Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm. Her and Priest.
Yeah.
What?
That's what
I think it's going to be. I think
on that night.
Yeah, I think Rhea's going to be taking it out, which is fucking sad to say.
Brownie.
It's Rhea. This is the other big heel. Heel. It's vague on her, but this isn't that other one.
She's the betweener.
Yeah, but
this
is the other one.
She's mommy face.
There's 3 from my list, I think. But this is it's Rhea. Easy.
Cool. Ross.
Well, if everyone's going to be cheering for some nightmares, we need some demons in our dreams. It's going to clearly be Rhea's time to win that match against Becky. Don't get me wrong, I think Becky is the person to do it, but I think a rematch at SummerSlam between Becky and Rhea, and that's when Becky finally does it.
I don't think Becky's the one to do it. I think it's Liv.
I can't see many other people doing it. The only other person I said was... No, it's not.
Liv.
No, it's
I'm
not.
sorry,
it's Chelsea Green. It's Chelsea Green.
I think it will be
Chelsea.
No, it's Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, I'll let it be Chelsea Green.
I think it will be. I think it will be Becky, but I think it will be a Clash at the Castle.
Oh, that's an interesting.
Let's get the damn pop. 100%.
Yeah.
Right. Moving on to the final match of night 1, then we'll get into night 2. Is the
Jesus.
Yeah, we're gonna speed up.
Match. Main event.
There's such anger there.
Only slightly better.
Cody and Seth versus Rock and Roman. Obviously, we have a stipulation added to night 2's match from this match. If Seth and Cody win, we have no bloodline in Roman and Cody's match tomorrow. However, if Roman and Rock win, we have bloodline rules in Roman and Cody's match tomorrow. Van, you go first.
I'm just gonna go off our friend Santi's app here. It's bloodline rules.
Yeah.
think The Rock.
Yeah.
Back at it again.
It goes off with my Jimmy Uso prediction. I think the Bloodline is going to put up a bunch of wins here. I think it's going to be just 2 nights of overbooked madness, but in the best possible way. I'm really excited for it. I think it's one of the best built WrestleMania main events ever, with The Rock pulverizing Cody Rhodes on the mic and in the ring and out of the ring. The Rock's doing some crazy work right now, and I'm loving every bit of it. Overshadowing Roman a little bit, yes, but it's too good to where I really can't complain. I can't be too in the nitty gritty about the small things when it's that good entertainment. Wrestling's back. Wrestling's so back, and I think The Rock and Roman are winning that one.
Fair.
Rhea's gonna show her alliance.
I like that one. Yeah, I agree. The Rock is doing some amazing work at the moment. He's turned a shit sandwich into your favorite meal here. And I think some might say that he's cooking. To steal a phrase from The Rock.
Smooth.
And like I said earlier on when we was predicting the Jimmy and Jay match, I think this night is Infinity War. And the next night is Endgame. It's got to be The Rock and Roman winning this match. With the faces going into WrestleMania Night 2 with an extreme disadvantage. I would even argue to say that maybe like your boy Seth and Cody go into Mania Night 2 a bit injured, especially Seth. Yeah. I think Seth's going to be injured going into Night 2. Yeah. But the point being, I think Roman and The Rock. There's no way The Rock's losing at WrestleMania.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, but it's not happening. It's not going to happen.
No, I know. Dreams are free.
We can dream.
I like that. See The Rock on the mid-card, not the main event.
What was that?
I said I'd also like to see The Rock on the mid-card, not the main event.
You nearly made me do a Sandman then, G.
He's going for the 24/7 title. No, he's going for the speed title.
The speed title.
Speed.
He just wins with a rock bottom in like 30 seconds.
Right, cool.
Yes.
I personally think that the Bloodline are going to come out on top in this tag match. I think that they are going to try and neutralize the numbers game for Cody and Seth. I think they're going to take out Jey Uso. Especially if Jey Uso doesn't win this match earlier on in the night, if he's in medical, can't be able to help, that's how they're going to do it. I totally can see all the odds being stacked against both Seth and Cody going into night 2. Drew McIntyre is probably going to obliterate Seth, and we'll get to that. And obviously Cody's going to have to overcome the odds for that match between him and Roman. I can just see absolute carnage come from this match from the Bloodline, whether that's people from the Bloodline coming in to assist or certain people come out to try and neutralize the numbers. I think it's Bloodline night 1 taking it out.
Yeah. Cool. Brownie.
Bloodline. It's Bloodline. Easy. We're getting Bloodline rules. They are going to stack the numbers as much as they can against Cody to give him an impossible mountain to climb. And it's going to be unreal. It's going to be so good.
Yeah.
Bloodline. Same again. Yeah. Like everyone has said. Just stack the odds so it gives more opportunity for everyone to come out with the Bloodline rules match, because it doesn't state that Cody can't bring people to help him out. Bloodline, literally, as Rock said, Bloodline rules just mean anything goes. I can do what I want.
Yeah.
So that applies to the same to Cody, I would assume.
You'd think so.
You'd hope.
Yeah.
You'd hope.
We hope so. Yeah.
Gosh, let's go.
Yeah.
But like, we'll get into night 2 and my theories anyway.
Well, I actually think Seth and Cody. No, I'm joking.
That was been the wildest
thing I agree on.
It had to be some. I was like, it had to be somebody.
No, I've been saying since this was announced that Bloodline rules, they've been banking on about Bloodline rules so much, and it sounds more interesting than having no Bloodline ringside, because we've had that before. I also think Seth is going to cost Cody this match.
No.
Oh,
I think Seth is going to turn on Cody at some point in this match, costing him this match. That's how we end up with the Bloodline rules.
Hey, stop.
I get why, but I really hope that doesn't happen.
I don't think
No
it'll
offense,
happen.
but I really hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen either. But it'd be fun.
I just feel like everybody's going to turn on Cody, and he's going to have such a mountain to climb to get to that title. But yeah, I also think Jay is going to turn back to the bloodline as well.
Stop stealing it from me!
I wasn't going to
next
get
that
into
night
that
too.
until... Because my other theory was, if Seth and Cody did win and it was no bloodline, then Jay would think he's technically not in the bloodline at the moment to help Roman. But that was the other thing I came up with.
Sorry, it's just a random shit.
I'm sorry, G, that's 2 for 2 on ideas I really hope don't happen.
I literally was going to mention that in night 2. You stole it from me, G. God damn it.
I just like winding people up and coming up with crazy things. Anyway, right, that is night 1 done. So let's get through night 2. We have 6 matches on night 2. Starting with Final Testament versus The Pride.
Dumb name, but bad creative.
Yeah, I don't know. Reese, you start this one off.
My prediction for this is, who cares? No one gives a fuck. I'm sorry, this is the worst built match on the whole card. It's like I just don't give a single shit about anyone in this match at the moment. I don't.
thought you loved AOP.
I love AOP. I
returning.
love Bobby. I even love Karrion Kross, bless him. I love the Street Profits. But this feud has just consisted of like, let's interfere in each other's matches, and like it's been going on since the Rumble, and it's just like there's been no development. Paul Ellering has just been stood there on the ramp, like looking menacing. Scarlett has been doing the exact same thing. B-Fab has a new hair design for some reason. Like the Street Profits are supposed to be like this whole different level since they've started teaming with Bobby, and it's gone nowhere. The Final Testament has become a final chapter of a book that seemingly never ends. It's not the authors of pain, it's the authors of God damn it, I'm going to put this book down because it's been going on for too long. I can't be bothered.
You sound really excited for this one, mate.
Yeah,
This
It's so
your match of the night.
it's the most annoying match, right?
Bro, we
because
just need a winner. Stop.
no, shut up! I'm ranting.
Whoa!
Time for your rant.
It's alright, I'll speed things up, it's fine.
I need this to end because I need them both to do something else. I just need them both to do something else. I don't
If
know.
you're going to rant about Roman, time's up.
I'm gonna.
He's taking away from his Roman time.
No,
Yeah.
we're not. We never take away from Reese's Roman time. I'm gonna go for this Final Testament. Why not?
Reese's Roman time.
Cut.
I don't give a shit about this match, but I want to see Pride win. I don't give. I really don't. I think they had a really good opportunity to build this up for people to care, but it's gone on for too long. Of the will they, won't they? Oh, another person's interfered. Oh no, I'm over it. I'm done. Next.
There's so many people in this match who are great, and they've just not used them.
This is the match I was most conflicted on.
I can see why.
The way that I see it, I'll try and be quick, but the way that I see it is that Karrion Kross, the Final Testament, whatever, big new heel group, they want to build momentum for them to make them a threat going forward. But so far, the Bobby Lashley and Street Profits thing has gone nowhere, and they need a win to prove that this team thing was worth it in the first place. So both have massive things to lose and need a win here. So I'm going to say Final Testament, and then the Street Profits just go, fuck you, Bobby Lashley, you're bloody useless, and go off and have cool tag matches for the titles.
Do you remember how much hype was going into this faction when it first started?
I know.
I was so hyped for it.
Angelo Dawkins, MVP, Carmelo Hayes, the Street
Talent.
Where's that hype gone?
Maybe this is the reset button. Maybe we'll get this year. Like maybe we can build on the Final Testament and the Street Profits and whatever after WrestleMania.
We've been saying Roman will lose his title since he won it, and they still haven't done it.
Yeah, we say Roman's going to come to work full time, and he hasn't. So
because that would be a terrible decision.
Right. Ross is going to take about 10 minutes here because he's going to
No,
go
I'm not.
Final Testament. Go on, Ross.
I actually wasn't going to say Final Testament are going to win, so you screwed up there, for one.
What?
I really
Get
don't
in
like
the
when my
bin.
parents fight when I'm in the room. It's a bit awkward.
Very quick and easy. Bobby Lashley has every right to carry on this fight and go all guns blazing. He got screwed over. He was the only one who was still ready to go and fight Carrion, even though he got beat down. So it shows Bobby Lashley has still got the strength and determination. I hate the name, them being called the Prideful. You could have just called them the Almighty Prophets, or you could have called them the Almighty Streets. Just, the Pride is just such a dumb name. You make them sound like a bootleg Lion King.
No, it's because a group of lions is called a pride. It's literally
Yeah,
a
I know,
group of
but that's
lions.
the point. It's just dumb.
I like the
already
name.
had. I actually hate it. I genuinely hate the name. There are so many better options. But yeah, Bobby Lashley's going to shock everyone, beat Karrion Kross, and then Karrion Kross will put Street Profits out of commission for a while. So it'll be a solo feud for Bobby Lashley.
And it's a really nice
Final
spear on
Testament
defense.
will go and target other people.
I would like the name if they came out like the entrance wise. If they came out like Bron Breakker did that one time at NXT with a dog on his head. I think they should all come out with lions' names.
They may.
I mean, it would.
This match is sponsored by Disney Plus.
That would be dope.
No.
Okay. I went with Final Testament just because they are doing bits at the moment. So yeah, whatever. Van.
They're
I'm
doing
not giving
something,
this
all right.
match 3 brain cells, to be honest. The Karrion Kross experiment is not worked on the main roster. It doesn't matter who's booking it; it's not worked. Sure, Bobby Lashley can win, and I'm sure the Final Testament will get released in a few months, anyways. But,
Oh my God.
We don't wish release. We don't wish release. No.
I didn't wish it. I didn't wish it. Yeah, it's just I don't care. This
This
is my
family therapy session is not really going that well. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna
So was that Pride to win?
bathroom break, dinner break.
Not break, more like.
I just could not care less about this
Fair
match.
enough.
I'll be honest.
Well, let's move on from it then.
Good talk,
Who
guys.
was
Good
first
talk.
in that one? Was it Reese?
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
We went
yeah.
on the rant for a good 20 minutes.
Okay,
Sorry.
so we
Minutes.
have LA Knight versus AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Courtney.
LA Knight. Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. LA Knight. Gonna win.
Brownie.
Hello, Knight. Yeah, it's Hello, Knight. Easy. Easy job done.
Job done.
Job done.
Ross.
Very easy for me, and I'm going to say the complete opposite of everyone else. It's AJ Styles because he teased new music. And there was only one song I want him to come out to. and that's
It's not going to be the
1980.
It's not happening. It's
Yes,
not gonna happen.
yes, it is. Let me have what I
AJ
want.
Styles,
Give me what I
yeah.
want.
It's gonna be shit new stuff by Captain Death. He's called Death for a reason. He can't hear the music he makes.
Thank you.
You know it, right? We all know it. We all know it.
Yeah.
It's
Fair.
gonna be a quick song.
He cooked with Roman, and that's about it.
This is how the song goes.
Roman
He
and
says his
Seth
name,
and
he says his
then
name at the
Rhea,
start,
and
and then the song goes.
Oh,
That'll
we're
be
gonna
the
get rid of
song.
Johnny Gargano's theme. It's gonna be so good.
Oh yeah. No.
That's my rant.
What, who did
Joe.
Ross say?
Styles.
I said AJ
AJ
Styles because
Styles.
AJ Styles has said that his current music doesn't fit him, so he's going to shock everyone at Mania.
And
We're
also,
just giving
they
it
just
away
don't
at
want
that
him.
point.
He's going to win.
Anyway.
I think we
Um,
keep forgetting that nobody wants none of him as
I
well.
don't
So
think AJ Styles needs to win here. I think LA Knight needs it more. So LA Knight, yeah.
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 I love me some AJ Styles, but it's LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna go like the whatever it was with them fighting in front of AJ Styles' house was fantastic content.
That was brilliant.
I've loved
It
it.
was
I've loved
good.
it. It's gonna
That
be
gave
LA Knight.
me very much Triple H, Randy Orton.
I was
breaking the
literally
house
saying
down.
They
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
put
yeah.
a
Yeah.
freaking stupid no DQ anti DQ stipulation in this one.
Wasn't
Thank
it
God.
Seth as well who broke into Edge's house once?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he drank
Yeah.
the orange juice.
Would have been trauma if
He
they
drank the
said,
Kool-Aid.
if you get DQ'd, you lose.
Wendy.
Oh, don't.
Oh,
Samoa Joe was a lead for that feud.
I forgot about that.
Wendy
Oh my
doing?
God.
I forgot about that. That's great.
Hey AJ, How's our old girl Wendy doing?
Do you know what? Okay, so can I just say this match is actually sponsored by Slim Jim, but it would be really funny if it was sponsored by Wendy's.
Oh yes,
It's
that'd
so
be
good.
Right,
So this is what's going to happen, okay? AJ Styles versus LA Knight. AJ Styles is going to be stood in the ring. LA Knight is going to commandeer a Philadelphia Police Department cruiser. All right, he's going to drive down to the ring. He's going to ram the ring just like Brock Lesnar did with the tractor. AJ Styles is going to stumble and land on his little head and knock himself out. LA Knight's going to get out of the car, get in the ring, and pin him, and that's how it's going to end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's LA Night, yeah?
So all
Yeah.
of that has to happen for him to get a point, right?
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
word for word.
That actually happened.
Here's what I can picture. It doesn't happen, but then Reese like has all his little wee toy cars and little toy wrestlers, and he films himself doing it. And he goes, "Guys, this is actual video evidence of what happened at Wrestlemania, deleted scenes."
Yeah,
and
it'll
then that's
just
how he
get,
gets
it'll
the
just
point.
get the it'll boot up 2K24 with the ambulance match and just do it that way. Just get a skin texture of the vehicle.
It's real,
But
guys.
it's
real.
legit
Actually
footage. I
happened.
promise you, it's legit.
If all that happens, right, precisely, I think I'll win the year automatically.
No, bro, you just need to get a lottery
Fair,
ticket if
fair.
it's accurate.
Yeah.
God. Right, so the next match we have is Logan versus Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton for the United States Championship. Brownie, do you want to go first on this one?
I think I kind of hinted at it earlier, but I think this is Kevin Owens to win.
Yes.
I think that after having all the matches with Logan and taking the L's and stuff, like if Kevin loses, he kind of looks like a fucking goof. He needs the W. Randy's a legend. Randy can do whatever he wants. He's fine. Doesn't matter. Logan's Logan. He's great. He's funny. He's oddly good at this. Annoyingly good at this. But it's Kevin's to win, and then we can get a cool match with Kevin and Sammy down the line where they can be your friends and stuff. No heel turn for
Fair.
either of them.
Ross.
Brownie stole literally what I was going to say. I also say Kevin Owens because Survivor Series, I want to see US versus Intercontinental of KO and Sammy having that fight of friendship and then both fighting for their belt. I miss where Survivor Series wasn't now just a War Games. I miss the title versus title, champion versus champion. So that would be
War Games? It's War Games.
Yeah, but you can have
I
War
need
Games
War
and
Games
still
all the
champion versus
time.
champion. I'm fine with having both. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that is a perfect
Yeah.
way to bring back champion versus champion. Such a long history, such a long rivalry, such a long friendship. Like Sammy versus Kevin Owens is just anytime you see him on screen together wrestle, it's just.
Do you know what? Can I just say, if they are going to do Survivor Series War Games this year, this will be the first year that we probably can have William Regal go. Oh my god! Fuck, I can't say. William Regal go.
William
War
Regal.
Games. Next
War
seen on
Games.
TV. Jesus, I just had
Yes,
like a
yes,
full blown.
it will be the year we can see William Regal.
It wasn't good.
Okay.
I was going to do it, but it's all good.
I have pondered about this match a little bit because I'm like, in a theory, I want Kevin Owens to win, and I am going to pick Kevin Owens. But then thinking about it, I thought after I'd made and posted my WrestleMania predictions videos, I can't change my answer now, so Kevin Owens. But then I thought, who's the sponsor for WrestleMania this year? In ring sponsor.
Oh, they're
yeah?
ripping. No, that's being ripped off.
KSI.
That's being ripped off.
Why did they have Logan lose?
The Fat Nick himself.
It's a bit. That's a work. 100%. There's no way that's
Either
actually
way,
happening.
I am picking Kevin Owens to win, but I'm doubting myself now. So go on then, Van.
I think we
It's
know who
got to
that's
be
picking.
Logan Paul, right? I think Kevin Owens is there. I'm going against everyone else. I think Kevin Owens is there to take the pen.
Ooh.
I think Kevin's taking the pen with some brass knuck shenanigans. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense for Logan to drop the title when right now. I think it's going to be somebody dropping it, like LA Knight getting it in SummerSlam in Cleveland. I just don't see Kevin Owens getting the U.S. title because they just had a feud, and I don't see Randy getting the title because I want Randy to take the title, WWE Championship later down the year from Cody Rhodes.
That's fair.
But yeah,
Reese.
Yeah, you literally stole like the words around my mouth, dude. Like I do think Kevin Owens is there to take the pin. I honestly do. I do think we're going to get a cool spot where Logan's going to go for the buckshot, and as he flips over the ropes, we get an RKO. I think that'd be dope.
That would be
awesome.
That'd be fire.
If he sets up a coast to coast and then he gets hit into an RKO.
He goes, he's going. I think he's going to go for the buckshot on Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton's going to fly out of nowhere and hit an RKO on him. I think that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
We're going to get a good RKO, 100%.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good one.
But with that being said, yeah, I do think Logan's winning because, like I said, I think they're going to give him a big. They're going to want him to go into SummerSlam with the title because it's in his hometown.
Yeah.
And I think he's just. Yeah, the guy's just a big star to hold that title at the moment. So yeah, Logan's the winner for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think Logan is going into Mania as the champion. I unfortunately think Kevin Owens is going to take the pin, and it's going to be Logan winning. I think we're going to get a really awesome RKO. And as you said, I think if we have Sami Zayn take that IC title, that's a babyface taking that. You almost can't have two babyfaces holding mid-card titles. You want to have that spice and that variety within the mid-card. And I think having Logan just be like this unstoppable heel in terms of there will be some form of cheating in some way within this match. I think going into SummerSlam, that's when you could maybe set up that final big blow off for potentially him and KO if you want to give it again, and then Kevin can win it in SummerSlam. But I think this is more leaning towards Logan. I think keeping the title on him is a good idea in terms of giving him that heat as a heel that he needs. And I would love to see a coast to coast turned into an RKO. I feel like that would be insane.
That would be dope.
Yeah,
that would be cool. Yeah.
Right, moving on then. So next we have Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Champion. Ross, do you want to kick us off?
Drew McIntyre. Simple and easy.
Yeah.
Drew's gonna win, and then he's gonna get cashed in on. So the actual winner is Damian Priest.
Screw you! No, don't do this to us.
And Drew will get his rematch at Clash at the Castle, and that's where he'll
Yeah.
win.
I like that, actually.
I like that.
I think Drew is going to win. It's his time. For Drew to win. I do think there'll be some kind of cash-in shenanigan, but whether he does it successfully or not, I'm not sure, because I really don't want them to have Drew win and then lose instantly. But yeah, I think there'll be some kind of shenanigans happening. Fan?
I think he prayed for it to happen, and it did. It's gonna be
what?
He prayed for it to happen.
It was a valiant attempt, my friend.
Hey, I'm the only American here. Give me some grace.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
I think Drew's winning. But I think Priest is cashing in, or he'll cash in the next night. I don't really know. Priest is going to cash in on McIntyre. McIntyre screwed Priest out of cashing in multiple times. I think the story is going to be Drew's already incensed because he didn't get the championship in front of people. Then he lost it, and I think it's going to turn it into an overdrive with him getting his moment and then not getting his moment with Priest ruining it. So I think it's going to keep that going. There's a narrative for it, and I see a good way for McIntyre to take the title, and I think that's continuing until the main event of night 2 of just everyone's had a shambles of a WrestleMania. Everyone's losing until the Cody main event.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like that.
I agree. I do think there's going to be some kind of shenanigans. I think Seth is going to obviously come into this match weakened because of night 1.
Yeah.
You got to take into factor that Punk's at ringside. I don't know if he's going to cost Seth the match. I think it's possible that it's
about that.
Yeah, I think it's possible that he might get involved or at least distract Seth. I think it's Drew's time. Whether it be Damian Priest cashing in on Drew or not, I think he's at least going to try. I'll give you that, Ross. I wouldn't mind Damian beating Drew because it kind of it fits the narrative of Drew McIntyre always never getting a break. Like that, it feels like the system's like working against him. That's kind of his whole thing at the moment, and he's trying to like fight against it. And he's kind of talking truth, but in a dickish way, and that's why I love him. And I think that would really feed into that if Damian cashed in on him. But if we're just talking this match, it has to be Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Cool.
Please don't send this clip to Seth Rollins because I'm going against my king.
What?
Wow.
Get that tattoo removed now.
It's
Right,
gotta go.
I'll start ripping at my skin. It's fine.
Can't believe we've done this.
I personally think Seth Rollins has done a really great job at solidifying that World Heavyweight
Agreed.
Championship as something that you should care about. I think I remember conversations people were having last year where they were just talking so poorly about it and not giving it time. I think the IWC, and this is not us, this is quite a lot of the IWC, they jump to conclusions too soon. And I really don't like that. I like to let things sit and simmer for a little bit before I make my decisions. I personally think Seth Rollins is going to go into Mania Night 2 injured, which is not what Drew McIntyre wants. Drew McIntyre wants Seth Rollins at 100%, and he's not going to be happy about that. So he's going to win the match. And obviously with CM Punk being there, he is going to probably do everything he can to stop both of them from winning. And maybe he comes out and he assists Damian Priest with a cash-in. So what I'd like to see is I'd like to see Damian Priest cash in once Drew McIntyre wins the title, and then Drew McIntyre like pushes for that rematch clause for Clash at the Castle. And then obviously Judgment Day, everyone has lost their titles bar Damian who cashed in. They all turn on Damian. So when it comes to Clash at the Castle, they turn against him to have Drew McIntyre win the title. And then Drew McIntyre joins the Judgment Day.
I like that.
I like that.
Because there could be that hidden alliance that they had at Survivor Series.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like that's the best way you could do it, and then Damian Priest can go on and, you know, have individual matches with Finn Balor or whatever like that because of what's happened. But
I'd like to see that. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Finn
I think that's the
Damian.
best way that you can tick the boxes for everybody, because I feel like if Drew McIntyre wins the title in front of fans and he's excited, he's living in the moment, and then gets completely cashed in on literally super quickly, kind of like what happened with Bianca and Becky and that title loss super quickly, not realizing, I think that will be the final straw for Drew, and he will just go completely apeshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Joe?
Right. I'm going to paint you a picture. Drew and Seth have come out to their amazing entrances. They're going to be bangers. The bell hasn't rung yet. We're getting a stare down. The crowd is palpable. And for the last time ever, we get a Judgment Day music interruption. Out comes Damian Priest. He cashes in. This match becomes a triple threat from the get-go. The real match, Damian versus Drew versus Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Drew still wins. Drew takes his W. Drew takes the title 100%. Damian takes the pin, not Seth. We get a rematch of Seth and Drew down the line, possibly at Clash, probably at Clash, because it's going to be a good match. You're going to want to run it again. And this is also going to further the Judgment Day's downfall storyline that's going to be running all the way throughout this whole thing. It sucks because it does mean we're going to have yet another failed cash-in, and I'm getting very sick and tired of failed cash-ins at this point. But I think it's necessary for this one to tell the story right, to give everyone involved the right sort of like involvement. I think the reason Seth won't take the pin is because CM Punk's going to put him through a table. And he's going to be busy on the outside, so it's going to be Damian and Drew in the middle. But that's my theory. This is going to be a triple threat. We're going to get a last little funny memey funny little memey Judgment Day interruption. They're going to have their funny little reactions of, oh, here we go again, and then we're going to get it, and that's going to be it. So this is actually a triple threat in disguise. That's my.
I like that.
And Drew takes it.
During your prediction, I thought about this. What if Priest tries cashing in at the night one main event?
Yeah.
Well, no, because
it wouldn't make sense.
Damien has had multiple opportunities and proven he's an idiot.
Yeah, he is.
Because Damien has had like Seth served him on a silver platter multiple times, and he's just off having a nap in the back somewhere.
The Rock.
This
Well,
really
it's like
annoys me.
The Rock goes up to the ramp after the match and does like this and brings Drew McIntyre. Brings Damian Priest down. I told you I was gonna make sure you didn't leave with the title.
I'd be for that. To be fair, I'd be for that. But like at the same time, Damien's been an idiot. So,
He's been an
I don't know if he's.
That would completely change like the
Absolute
stipulation
knob.
for that match, though. So.
Well, it flips the whole deal, doesn't it?
It does,
Yeah. Okay, moving on. So next we have the match I am the most excited for because it's my girl Bailey.
The real main event of night one.
The women's it's not the women's world. It's just the women's
The real
WWE.
main event of night one.
It
The
should
Yummy
have
Mummy.
been main event.
The real
but I'm
main
not
event of
gonna
night
get
one.
into that.
Yes.
I think it's time for Bailey to have her flowers. You know, as she was champion in the COVID era, she never really got her reaction. She never got her proper crowd time, etc. As champion, I definitely think it's her time to be champion again and do it properly. Not properly because it wasn't not properly, but not in front of a no COVID.
In front of an audience is where you go.
Yeah. So I've got Bailey to win this one. Van?
I think it's Bailey as well. It sucks because I think they've done a really poor job at building up Io Sky as a credible champion, especially when you have Asuka and Kairi Sane in your group, and Bailey and Dakota Kai, who I would argue are probably all more credible champions, would be more credible champions.
Yeah.
And so if it was like Asuka versus Bailey, I would have been like, yeah, give it the main event slot. But I just don't think Io Sky can have an argument for being in that slot over The Rock, whether we agree with The Rock coming back or not. But I think Bailey's going to get the win. It would be really dumb, I think, to have Io Sky get the win here. Unfortunately for Io just not being built as the super dominant champion that she could have been.
I see you, Ross. I
personally don't think either of the women's champions have had a great year, to be honest.
No.
Yeah, I think for Rhea, it's not necessarily her fault. It's just the fact that
she was too wound up in the Judgment Day stuff that she hasn't been able to focus on her title. As I've said previous times in previous videos, right champion, wrong time, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think apart from Roman, Rhea's probably the biggest star in the company, to be fair.
Yeah.
And also, I know, but even being the biggest star because of what she's doing, she still hasn't had a great title run, I don't think.
Because they've not built anyone credible.
Her only credible challenger was Nia Jax.
She managed to get a good match out of Nia Jax. That's got to be good for something, all right?
She had a really good match with Zoe Stark as well too. You've got to remember that. It's Survivor Series.
I mean, all of her matches, like even like the one match with Natalya, not the short one. It was this, I think. Second one,
I forget every Natalya match ever.
No, nothing about Natalya is ever good.
No, but like they had the one match that lasted like 2 minutes, and then they had a second one that actually kind of cooked. I think it was on Raw. But like she's had good matches. It's just unfortunate when no one on the roster.
When you say Natalya cooks, it's a microwave meal. It seems good in process, but when you
it's a Salisbury steak with the mashed potatoes that are cold in the middle.
Yeah,
that's what
it's like a really poor made TV dinner.
No, it's a pot noodle, but it's not like an actual pot noodle. It's one of like the Sainsbury's own pot noodles. That's what it is.
My American self is just trying to act like I know what y'all are talking about.
Okay, so it's a cup of noodle. It's a cup of noodle, but it's Walmart's own version of a cup of noodle.
So it's like the Walmart brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've got a Costco cup of noodle, fancy and posh, and then a Walmart's own really cheap, shitty one.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. So it'd be like, what do y'all have? Tesco's?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
I watch enough Sidemen content. I'm learning. I'm learning.
I feel like that's probably not the best way to learn about UK culture.
No, this is an easy way. So Natalya's is a Tesco meal deal, but it's 2 weeks stale.
In the reduced to clear section.
Natalia now.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, let's carry on.
How does this happen? Or Natalia?
I feel the same way about Natalya how I feel about Cody Rhodes. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh no.
That scares me.
Oh, it will. Bailey versus Io Sky. Io Sky's got nothing with this championship. I can't even remember a title match that she's had, to be quite honest with you. And I cannot remember anything that she's done with this title apart from stand with the rest of Damage Control. I literally cannot remember anything she's done. And with that being said, it's got to be the Yummy Mammy. It's got to be Bailey.
Yummy Mammy.
Yummy Mammy, baby.
You did not just call her Yummy Mammy.
Yeah.
He does it on a regular basis. This is nothing new to us.
Yeah, she's got those yams. She's got that title shot, and she's the best. There you go. That's my answer.
Not a Nia Jax cameo.
I'm going Bailey on this one.
Yeah.
Just that cut and dry.
Sorry, Bailey. Yeah. Who's that? Who's Bailey?
The Yummy Mummy.
Oh, right.
Yummy Mummy. Hi, my name is Reese, and I like the Yummy Mummy.
Sure. I'm going against my king. Don't send him this video.
I'll be honest. I'd rather someone call someone a king than Yummy Mammy.
Everyone's calling out each other. What's going on? We're not our own Mania. Stop booking matches against each other.
It's all right. I just rise above the hate.
I hear voices in the air.
What the fuck is going on?
What is this evolved into?
Okay, Joe.
It's Bailey. Yeah, it's Bailey. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying what. I'm not.
Say it. Who's Bailey?
No, I'm not saying it's Bailey.
You know you want to
Bailey.
say it.
Yummy, mommy.
Bailey. No.
You know you want to say it.
Yummy, mommy.
No, it's Bailey.
It's the yummy mummy.
My ears feel violated.
I feel all exposed and nasty.
I felt the split in my ears from when you went up that close to the microphone.
What?
I think I've got a bit of blood.
What?
Your prediction.
Oh, sorry, I was completely thrown off what else was happening.
It's like, oh wait, we're doing a podcast.
What are we doing?
EO's going to potentially win. No, I'm joking. It's going to be Bailey. But at the end of the day,
I could actually see you picking EO.
See, I saw his face when Van was talking about it and saying Bailey, and he was doing this all, and I was like, Ross, if you say EO, I swear to God, we're going to have words
The
tomorrow.
reason why I'm saying it, no, hear me out. I was 50-50.
I'm not hearing you out. We don't have to hear this. No.
Yes, you do.
No.
I can slap him. I can go slap him.
Please.
I'm hijacking this podcast, all right?
I
This is
can
not
drop
happening.
kick you.
I can
drop
drop
kick
kick
you.
you.
Let's go.
That's not how this works.
But no,
voices in there.
all of you say EO hasn't been credible. I'm just saying if she beat Bailey, the credibility would be there. That's all I'm saying.
Oh God.
Sorry, Ross.
Do you think we're getting a Shane McMahon match this year?
Sorry.
What? Shane McMahon versus his ACL? Yeah, that'd be a great match.
Yeah, round 2, let's go.
It's a handicap match.
It's for the Heritage Cup. It's like a 3 minute.
It's the handicap match between Shane McMahon and his quads.
Anyway, let's go. Yeah.
I think the quads are winning.
We have one final match to discuss, and none of you care about it, so we can finish now, yeah?
Yay!
Oh, you did not. Oh, I know you didn't just say that.
So we have Roman versus Cody for the WWE Championship.
The
Van,
Uwu.
you go
It's
first.
the Uwu.
It's the
The
Uwu
Uwu.
champion.
Oh, so you'll say, hang on, so you'll
This
say
is a whole other
Uwu.
thing.
So you'll say Uwu, but you won't say
Oh,
Yummy
Courtney, what did I do? I felt physical pain. Oh my god.
So did I. My back really hurts.
My heart.
Wait, Ronnie, are you only just now
podcast.
realising the belt is referred to as the Uwu belt?
Yeah, this is a new thing for me.
Undisputed what?
Well,
Undisputed World Universal Champion is the
Uwu.
Uwu belt.
It's the Uwu.
Uwu belt. I made a TikTok about it. Did you not see it?
No, I missed that
It's the
one.
Uwu belt.
It's the Uwu belt.
This has been a thing for a while, the Uwu, hasn't it? I love it.
Somebody call 911 now.
You'll say Uwu, but you won't say Yummy Mummy. Both eat.
Yeah, because it's disgusting. It sounds gross.
So is
That's
Uwu.
awesome.
It sounds like a bad soup.
Right, shall we get
Okay,
into
right.
it then?
Yeah, let's
Finish it up. We're almost there, guys.
I think I'm curious to see if anyone goes differently on this, but I think it's gonna be Cody Rhodes. It's about there's no way we can have 2 straight Royal Rumbles not end with Cody winning. I think it's going to be the most overbooked match we may have ever seen in WrestleMania history. You could have Stone Cold, Cena, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins. I want the whole Monday Night Raw and SmackDown rosters, that anyone that Roman has screwed over to come out, rally the Cody Avengers. What you said about it being end game. I want to see a overbooked mess.
Sting versus Triple H times a billion, yeah?
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
Except they're actually able to walk the stuff.
Yeah, of course. They can actually do the work.
Unless we get a Dwayne, that doesn't work for me, brother. I think
Oh my god.
I don't think we're getting that.
I think we're gonna get a Cody Rhodes victory here and have a new Uwu champion.
Ooh.
Oh God!
Stop! Oh, this is
Terrible.
So yeah, we were saying about, like, night 1 is Infinity War, and then obviously night 2 is Endgame, and it's like I lied. I think we're gonna have Roman Reigns retaining the championship because, like you say, it's gonna be the most overbooked match in history. I literally want like Jedi ghosts come out of like Umaga and Yokozuna to help Roman Reigns retain this title.
What?
Right. Once again, if Reese doesn't have this dead,
Yokozuna return confirmed, guys.
No, you know the so do you remember the where they projected down that bugs and stuff? They just projected down Umaga and Yokozuna.
Like I want Solo Sikoa and Umaga to do standard like tandem Samoan spikes on Cody from each direction. It would be amazing. And then Bonsai drop onto Cody, but like a hologram of Yokozuna.
And he still sells it.
And he still sells it, brother. Like the
If he sells it, he's a hero.
Bruce is asking for fucking Samoan JoJo stance. He's just like, yo,
We
Solo
have
Sikoa, summon your
It's
fucking
not what we
Umaga
think's
stance.
gonna happen. It's
We
what
have-
we want.
it's like
I want
Joe
Yokozuna. I want Yokozuna to do the Samoa Joe walk away when Cody goes for the Cody cutter on.
I was just gonna make a joke about Samoa Joe. He comes out and everyone's like, "Why are you here?" And he's like, "I have Samoa in my name."
Yeah.
I did it for the Rock. I did
It's like
it for the
bloodline
people.
rules, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, by the
Someone
way,
in the crowd screams
Wendy."
out, he doesn't even go here.
Can I just say, if
Samoa Joe just walks
Yokozuna-
past randomly going, "Wendy." He doesn't even get involved in them.
if Yokozuna and Umaga's ghosts rise from the ground, come down from heaven or wherever the hell you go, I think this really does win the cake of most overbooked match ever.
Yeah.
I think it
man.
goes to the top somehow. There's no coming
Hey,
back from it.
we know what they say. Anything can happen in the WWE.
Hey, long-term
I thought
storytelling.
so.
Long-term
God.
storytelling.
You missed Roman.
Yokozuna comes down like the Shawn Michaels entrance at WrestleMania 12, like from the top of the stadium, and saves Roman Reigns.
There you go, G. He's done. All he said was Roman to win, but basically over said that he wants every Samoan, even ones that have passed away, to come back to help Roman
Why
win.
would anybody pick Roman to win, man?
Hulk Hogan's record needs to be broken. He needs to come out of that top 3. So let's have Roman Reigns win. Let's do it. Forget Cody Rhodes. He's boring. The crowd are going to turn on him eventually anyway. He's boring.
Go on, Court.
I'm wanting Cody Rhodes to win. I can't do another
Wanting
WrestleMania.
or think he's gonna win?
Well, I want him to win, and I think he's going to win.
Okay,
because I cannot go for another calendar year without, like, with us always saying, "Oh, I have to finish the story." I have to, like, I'm a shit reader. I can't do this anymore. I'm struggling to keep up.
I was worried you were gonna be like, I want Cody to win, but I was really worried.
No. I think we'll see Cena and Stone Cold come out to help, but I can't do another year of Roman winning. I cannot. I physically cannot.
Oh, come
It's
on,
not
just
working.
one more year. One more year. Come on.
Reese,
know
I've
you
worked
want
with
it.
you for a year, and I don't think I can do it.
That's what we said 2 years ago.
No, I
just want one more
I
year.
really I want Cody to finish the story, and I really hope he gets the chance to do so.
Sit back and relax and just like acknowledge your tribal chief. Like
Nothing about the tribal chief is relaxing to me. Nothing. It makes my blood boil every single time. Nothing about it. That's why I sent you that poster, because I can't stand to have him in my house. That's why I sent you the poster.
Like the end of the match, like the celebration is gonna be the Ewoks like hanging around Roman Reigns like Return of the Jedi. He's gonna turn around and he's gonna be Yokozuna and Umaga just stood there.
Go on then. God.
This is the weirdest booking prediction I've ever heard in my life.
But I love it.
It would be entertaining. If Cody wins, this is it. This is the one. It's time. Roman has done a fantastic job with that title. I know some people have mixed feelings on him, but for me, he's done a great job. I acknowledge him, but now is the time to be done.
Ew.
To go off and relax. Cody's time. I think Cody's not going to get support from Seth. That's a specific thing. I don't think Seth is going to show up. I do think there is a possibility of Cena and Stone Cold, but the two I 100% think are showing up are Jay and Jimmy, which is what I said about the Jimmy face turn. Yeah. I think after Jimmy and Jay, in my prediction thing, have that little reconciliation after their first match, Jimmy comes out. Jimmy's out of the fucking bloodline. Jimmy is with his brother. They get revenge on Roman. We already know that they've done that once before. They can do it again. They face off The Rock, whatever The Rock does. Maybe Stone Cold. I want it to be Stone Cold. But this is Cody winning. This is it. This is the time. It's time to finish the story. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry like a big baby, but it'll be great.
I'll cry for heavens.
I'll be crying if Cody wins too. Brass.
Cody, to finish the story, I'm a person who likes really long stories. I read One Piece for God's sake, but there is a time and a place for every story to goddamn end, and it is about time. I'm the opposite to Browning, though. I actually think, because of Jimmy winning the match, I think Jay is going to see Jimmy fighting along whatever Cody fucking Avenger members he happens. Jimmy starts getting beaten down, and Jay just looks and has the moment of, no, you can't do this to my brother. Super kicks whoever the face person was that was helping him, picks up Jimmy, and both of them kind of just go, forget both of this. I'm done fighting Bloodline. I'm done fighting for Cody. We're going and doing our own thing. There's no point. Because if we remember, all the way back when the Bloodline first ever happened, Jimmy was the one to save Jay. I want to see a full circle thing. Jay saves Jimmy.
Yeah.
Guys,
I like that.
I know we're chatting right now, but can I just show you this because I'm really, really jealous? Jay met Mummy.
I saw that.
Oh, that's it.
One of our friends got a tattoo right next to Rhea Ripley.
That's sick.
That's it.
That's awesome.
I'm so happy for him.
Anyway,
he deserves that.
But yeah, Roman's gonna lose. I don't really care about Hogan's streak or not. I mean, Roman's already in the top 10. Just it's time for Cody.
Top 5, if you ask me.
Well, I just meant top 10. Of
No, literally, yeah.
Oh, you mean running, right?
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I want Roman to.
Oh, fucking hell! What's wrong with you?
Do you? What?
I actually do,
Yes.
Shut
This
up.
is the greatest
I
day
am
of my
an
life.
agent of chaos. For
Oh my
years,
God.
I've been betting against Roman, so now I'm going to bet with him.
She's just
With a
doing this
tear
because
in
she's
my
going
eye.
against me now as well.
This is a
With a
bit. This
tear
has
in
to
my
be a
eye.
bit, right?
As her
No,
tag team
it's
partner,
not.
I do not condone any of this.
I heard you boo. I heard the booing. There is no way.
Brownie,
This
no.
is a bit.
Genuinely, this is not a bit. She's being legit. She said this as soon as Cody won the Rumble. She was like, I want Roman to win. I want Roman to beat Hogan's streak now. I don't want
Look,
Cody with the belt.
I just want to say my piece really quickly. As her tag team partner, I'm incredibly disappointed by her actions. They do not reflect my thoughts, beliefs, and ideologies.
She's made
And
a severe and
I
continuous lapse in her
personally need to
judgment.
take a break from this tag team. I can't. I'm the Indy Hartwell. You're the Candice LeRae right now. I
That's
can't
fine.
do this. This is not.
I think
Doesn't
this is
matter.
more of a Jimmy and Jay situation. To
Oh,
be honest.
It really is.
That too. That too.
I don't care about this match. I couldn't give two shits. Cody's going to finish his story. Roman's going to beat Hulk Hogan's record. Who gives a shit which one happened?
Man, I'm so serious right now.
Me?
He's like,
Me?
He has won, so I'm picking Roman to retain. I couldn't give a shit.
Go ahead and post that on
stand
TikTok and
Cody.
see what people think about it.
I
This
don't
is a
like everyone's on the
dramatic-
Cody
this
train.
is
I
a
really don't.
dramatic
I don't know if it's the
prediction
case that everyone's on the Cody train because he's the guy to beat Roman, or people are just sick of Roman. But I really don't see what people see in Cody Rhodes. He's the most blandest white meat baby face that we've had since Cena in like 09.
Cody is that guy though. Cody is just
Yeah.
What guy?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
guy?
No, but can I throw
Sorry,
something
Cody
out
is
there?
him.
Can I throw
American,
something
that's
out there? Can you imagine if we get a fully corrupt Nick Aldis go up against the champion Cody Rhodes on SmackDown?
Thank you.
Hello.
I don't
not
care.
against Cody.
Hello?
I'm not against Roman. If one
I'm
of them
not.
wins, I'll be happy for either of them because they'll get to achieve something. Cody will finish his story. Roman will go on to beat records, but I really don't care which one happens.
Go
And
give Cody
I'm-
the world title. I'm fine with
I'm
that.
not,
I just don't want him
I'm
to have
not-
that one.
He doesn't
Yeah.
want him to have the ooh.
and I'm not
Yeah.
against Cody. Like I'm not turning against Cody. I have a lot of respect for Cody. I do, but yeah, that's
Look.
just where I stand.
I'm gonna say as it is. You all keep asking for Cody Rhodes' heel turn. Give him
No.
the damn championship. Give him the damn championship with the Uwu belt. Have the fans start being like, "Oh, his title run's been shit. He's nothing like Roman." Watch him turn heel. Watch him turn into the Homelander everyone wanted, and then everyone will shut up because Cody as a heel is his best work.
This
No
is the
one
most
fights anyone.
basic.
He's an uwu nightmare.
No, I don't. I can't. He's the top. He's no. Who's gonna? The thing is with that, who's gonna take a spot? If he turns heel, who's gonna take that babyface spot?
Yeah, you so.
Nah,
Roman
nah.
Reigns.
That
I
I'm
love
with you.
Jey Uso,
That I'm
but
with
he's
you.
not- there's
the
no
guests
way.
unite on this one. This is the most. This is the problem, right? Everyone seems to think that in order for a hero to be appealing, they have to have edge to them. No, they really don't. So Cody Rhodes is our Superman. I don't care if he's basic. I don't care if he just comes across as a nice guy. I like nice guys. I like Superman, and I like Cody Rhodes.
He doesn't come out and dress like
Not every wrestler needs to have a heel turn in order to be appealing. This is it's the most basic thing that people say. Oh, turn him heel, and then they're going to get him over. Yeah, sometimes this works. Sometimes it really works. It worked with people like Roman. I mean, look at what turning heel did for Roman. But sometimes it really doesn't. It just doesn't work. Cody
I don't even know.
Thinking complete. Our thinking has been completed.
I stand by this.
But Cody's heel work speaks volumes for himself. Cody's heel work in ring.
It's great. I'm not saying it's great, but he doesn't need to be heel. He doesn't
need to be heel.
It's not required.
I don't even want a heel turn from him. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, his heel work is great, but and all that. But like, for me, I think I really don't know what people see in him. I think it's one of those things at the moment. Like I said, I think the fans are truly going to turn on him. Just because for me he's pretty bland. Like at the
people
moment,
have been saying that for 3 years.
No, the internet's gonna turn on him.
I've said this like multiple times in this podcast, but I think like 08 and 09 Cena, I can compare it to what Cody is right now, and people hated that. And the only thing like people are thinking right now, minority, but I get what you're saying. People,
I always loved Cena. Cena was always great. People would hate.
The point being, like, the majority of the fans didn't like it, right? Okay, but like you're getting Cody booked pretty much very similar to that, and it's at the point at the moment where like the end of last year and the start of this year, he's just getting attached to other faces on Raw that are over. Just so he can kind of leech off, like, I'm there too. He's always there to save the day. He's always stood next to Jey Uso. He's always stood next to Sami Zayn. Like, it's just like, like stand him next to the other guy who's getting cheered. And Cody, like, I'm not saying Cody's relevant without those people. I'm saying he's kind of stayed relevant because of the storylines that he's been involved in over the past year. Like, he's been like I'll save the day kind of guy. And it's just like, oh God, please. It's so cringe. I can't be bothered with it.
I'm just gonna let it play out. See what happens.
That is literally what I.
I'm gonna just sit back and enjoy the ride.
Amen, Courtney. Amen.
I don't like to. I know that on podcasts and stuff, I like to overanalyze things because that's how my brain works, and I like to tell you guys on streams, like, "Hey, this is what I'm thinking." But in reality, I'm just happy to be a wrestling fan right now. I think wrestling. I'm just happy to be here. I think wrestling at the moment is the best that it's at, and I kind of if storylines don't work out, that's totally fine. If they work out, amazing. But at the end of the day, like it's evolving, it's ever growing, and I think like let's just let it play out. Like,
don't get me wrong, I agree with you. I mean,
jump to conclusions.
Would I be sad if Roman lost the title? Yeah, I'd be pretty sad.
You would not be able to. You would cry yourself to sleep for.
Hang on. Yeah. I'd be inconsolable. But like honestly, like if you lost the title, I'd be sad. I'd be disappointed. But
yeah,
I am also the type of fan where I will just let it play out. I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to like make videos like this is bullshit. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. I've said my piece on what I think is going to happen. If it doesn't, that's good. I'm not saying I want that to happen. I'm saying I think that is gonna happen. Like I would like it not to happen because at the end of the day, it's great for the business because then we get great matches and then we get great characters. I'm like, you know what I mean? I always want the people to act like their best character. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want fans to turn on people, but I just want Roman to win just because I'm a fan of Roman. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not a case of Cody Rhodes. Like, I'm just not a fan of him, but I will see how it plays out. Like at the end of the day, because like Courtney said, it's all down to the wrestling.
Yeah. And hey, look, we've got a pretty bloody mental good show coming up. I can guarantee.
Amen.
So
Amen.
There is no way we're not at least going to have some like amazing matches to talk about. Even if not everything's a hit, we are still going to have some good shit to like come away from this match and be like.
I've really had to remind myself mentally when it comes to Triple H is like I'm allowed to have things that I want to see happen, but lately when it comes to his premium live events, I've been going in with a very open mind and low expectations because my expectations when he delivers get completely blown out of the water. So much so to the point where if I set myself up for something and it doesn't happen, I'm going to be upset because my expectations weren't managed enough. Whereas Triple H is like, just come in with an open mind and I'll make you a beautiful roast dinner. Like this is what we're doing, you know? So I think with this being his first WrestleMania fully in charge, I think we're in for a wild ride.
I agree. And I think people need to just start treating the main roster the same way they thought of NXT Black and Gold back in the day. Just go in with your mind open and just see what's going to happen.
Yeah, have some fun. Don't take it too seriously. Have a few libations. Have a good time.
Yeah,
definitely.
Any other things that we're gonna expect from Mania?
Any final thoughts on?
It's kind of the same as the Royal Rumble. I mean, I've seen a few people talk about MJF, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I
can't wait to see some Force Ghosts
come back if there was a way to fit them in. Is Sheamus?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Where is Sheamus right now?
He's injured.
He hasn't been on since the Edge match, right?
I know it's been a while.
No. He was injured. Oh, hey, Cole.
Yeah. He was injured in I think it was like a training session after the Edge match. He got injured.
Yes.
Wow. He looks so serious right now.
He acknowledges his tribal chief.
So let's just put it this way though. Crazy stuff outside of WrestleMania is also happening. Philly is going absolutely mental with all the indie stuff because Mania weekend they like to book a lot of shows across the board. Mustafa Ali is going against Amazing Red. We've already got the Hall of Famers of Bull Nakano. She's already in Philadelphia. We also have Julia and Rosie O'Donnell from Stardom there. And a couple of the AEW guys are chilling around Philly because they will be at WrestleCon as well.
And Shayna's going to GCW.
And Shayna's in GCW. So we just eating good this whole weekend. We're just eating good.
Eating good.
And if you watch other stuff, we literally have Sakura Genesis tomorrow, which is New Japan's pay-per-view. Then we've got NXT Stand and Deliver. We've also got we've also got SmackDown. We've also got Hall of Fame. So
it's going to be a good fucking
match of the weekend on
days of wrestling.
Yeah, our Standard Delivery is going to arguably have one of the most craziest matches to watch out for. If there was a time to watch NXT, I would definitely pick up this pay-per-view and watch it.
What that trick, baby?
Yeah,
What that trick?
What? Yeah.
Right then, guys.
I like it.
I think that is everything. Reese, do you want to outro us?
Yeah, wrap it up, buddy.
Yeah, and I'll outro us. But Van, do you want to plug yourself before we do?
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. It's been a lot. This has been so much fun. If y'all aren't following already, at Vanvleet WWE on TikTok, and then go stream my music, Sunflower Boots and Baja Blast on your favorite streaming platform. But that's about it for me.
Love it.
He's got that right.
Do you want to plug yourself as well?
I've done enough TikTok live outros, so I've got that on lock.
He's reading off a teleprompter behind the screen.
Yeah, he's got it there.
He's got to do it. He's got to be done. I have it wrote down. Oh no, but like he said, it's been amazing having two guests. It's always great when we have two guests on the podcast, just because like the predictions episode get wild, as you have probably noticed. I literally predicted Jedi ghosts to.
I wasn't expecting that. That was not.
I don't know. I still think we're getting that Shane McMahon match.
Yeah, I think that's a pre-show match for sure.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see his ACL go. It's gonna be great.
Shane McMahon's got to finish his story against Snoop Dogg.
I'd love to see it.
No, they're going to be a tag team. It's going to be called Here Comes the Snoopy.
Oh, love that. I love that.
Anyway, all right. Anyway, right. WrestleMania weekend, guys. Oh, I cannot wait for it. Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be an amazing night. So make sure you check out the live streams of NXT Stand and Deliver. Hopefully, Ross is going to join me live to watch NXT Stand and Deliver. And then we're going to be live at WrestleMania Night 1 on the Saturday to watch that. Obviously, then we're going to be back on the Sunday to watch WrestleMania Night 2. That's going to be amazing. Check out all the content that we've got this week. We had a Raw review go up on the Tuesday from lovely Courtney. I did an NXT review yesterday, heading into Stand and Deliver, the Go Home show. It was really, really cool. But apart from that, guys, go follow us on TikTok, go follow us on X/Twitter and on Instagram, and all of the links to all of our individual channels will be in the description down below on the upload of this video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and hit the bell so you never miss a video. Subscribe to the channel. But for now, I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your week, and happy WrestleMania week, guys. See you in Philly. Peace out.
See ya.